It's interesting, this argument at the moment with Tottenham, isn't it? And I'm interested as well in how the fans feel, because I think they're quite divided with the style of football versus, like, we're talking about these number of goals that are being scored, but there's still a question mark over whether or not they're playing entertaining football. What do you think, Troy?
I think results ultimately what's going to be judged by Mr. Mourinho. No one's going to turn around and say it's a style of football, because if that's what you wanted, you wouldn't have signed him. I think we all know the style. He's very pragmatic. He goes with what he wants. He goes to get a team playing to the way he wants, and he gets results. And ultimately, if he doesn't get results and trophies, that's when you can say he's not doing his job. And that's what Spurs have brought him in for. They had great football, developing young players and young talent with Pochettino. And now look where we are. They still didn't win anything. So while they played good stuff and while they were getting recognition as being a top team, which they are, they wanted to get over the hump, so they went and got the big dog.
While we're on the subject of trophies, Spurs are 2 games away from a trophy. So the Carabao Cup semi-finals, their one is on Tuesday, 7:45 against Brentford. They got the favourable side of that draw because they could have come up against Manchester United or Manchester City. They'll now, if they can make it past Brentford, meet one of those in the final. First question, can they make it past Brentford?
I think it'll be a tough game. I think Brentford are a very ball-dominant team. We've got some very good players like the boy De Silva. Tony obviously scoring loads of goals. They've got the 2 wingers are tidy as well. But
considering the players they've lost as well, Troy.
100% that their recruitment is really on point, very diligent in what they do. I just think that when you look at Spurs, it doesn't matter what team they were going to come up against. They know they're going to be defensively pretty solid. And then, as you say, you've got the goals in them too. And they kind of want you to come onto them. We spoke about it before when they played the Spurs Arsenal. That was the game they wanted. They want you to be ball dominant and come onto it. So any of those teams, I think, would have suited them. And I fancy them to get to the final. And then, would you really want to go against Mourinho in the final? Ultimately, you know, I've got a few friends who are Spurs fans. They just want to win something. Do you know what I mean? They're tired of being ridiculed for not winning anything. It's a great history of that club, a fantastic footballing team, but you are defined by your trophies.
Would you like to be managed by Jose?
Yeah, I don't see why wouldn't you want to be managed by one of the best. Even if you didn't get on personality wise, let's say, you'd have nothing but respect and admiration for the man, just for the players and the calibre of club he's worked for. Everything I hear, he's a great man manager, and I suppose if you spoke to Dele Alli, he probably would say differently. But a lot of the people I've spoke to said he's great man management and he's really straight and to the point. So, you know, for me, that'd be perfect.
Son Heung-min and Harry Kane combined for a 13th Premier League goal this season. And that's after Spurs beat Leeds 3-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So the combination between the two of them, Son and Kane, means that they've now levelled Alan Shearer and Chris Sutton's record from 94-95 with Blackburn. Between them, they've now scored, this is Kane and Son, 22 of Spurs' 29 Premier League goals this season. So that's a rate of 76%. It's amazing, really, isn't it? Troy, should Jose be worried that his side rely on the duo too heavily, or just enjoy it?
No, just enjoy it. I think that's what we're all doing. We're watching and going. Actually, let me change that. I think this is why they're so good, because everyone's watching saying they're the 2 to stop, and you still can't stop them. It's like when you watch Liverpool and you go, oh, we're going to stop Salah and Mane, and they keep scoring. They're just very phenomenal talents, having great times, and we should enjoy it.
What's incredible, Ali, is that stat that I just read out, that they've levelled Shearer and Sutton. But they've done that, and we're not even halfway through the season yet, and done it already.
You get sometimes throughout your career, you'll as a forward, you'll get a player that you'll just have an automatic relationship and a bond with. And clearly that's the case with these two just now. And there, when Kane gets the ball and you see Son make the run, you just know that Kane is going to whip it with pace into that front post area, and he knows Son's going to be there. So I'm the same as Troy. I'm really, really enjoying the two of them just now. You know, they're two boys that play with a real smile on their faces, and they're just enjoying their football, and they're clearly benefiting from a great relationship with each other. It's great.